Now, yesterday afternoon, 4 young men came into the gardens to do a bit of painting, but despite the spray cans, they are artists and not vandals. And as you can see now, they're still here hard at work. And we're going to be seeing the finished work towards the end of the programme, when we'll assess it with art critic and gallery owner Richard DeMarco. There were 4 graffiti artists from Edinburgh: the Scott Porter, Stephen Moore, Dermot Scott and Paul Monaghan. And they've been working on the creation since yesterday. You see behind me, about afternoon they started, and they haven't quite finished yet, but we can have a look at what they've achieved. And with me to assess the work is art critic and gallery owner Richard DeMarco. Can I start then with you, Scott? Let's talk a little bit about this. What is the difference between this and somebody spray painting a bus shelter or a tube train or something?
This piece is on the boards, not a train. We can't paint on trains.
But would you take the criticism that might still be termed vandalism?
Oh no, definitely not.
So you would seek permission before actually doing something like this?
Usually, yeah. To do the best work, you have to seek permission and funding.
Right. Steve, definitely. Does that take the fun out of it? Because there's no sort of furtiveness about it, is there?
Not really, but the lack of time's often a trouble to us. Like, if we get things done like this and we can't finish them, it's a bit of a hassle, but you know, if we were doing something elsewhere, we could take our time over it and get it finished, which is probably one of the most important things, because as you're seeing it now, it's not really looking its best.
Well, I mean, it's come on incredibly since yesterday afternoon, but I noticed there's no sort of slogans or politicking going on in there.
Yeah, definitely not.
So you wouldn't advocate politics in graffiti then, no? Yes, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well,
you're just on your best behaviour today, aren't you?
In this instance.
Richard, can I bring you in? You are an art critic. You have a gallery. Is this art? Is graffiti art?
Absolutely. It's been accepted in many of the so-called civilized countries of the world. It certainly started in Paris. It's totally accepted in New York. You'll find it in Holland, in Germany, Italy. So what I'd like to know is, it's accepted in England. So what I'd like to know, what are we talking about in Scotland? Why should they be having problems? They don't look like fallen angels to me.
They actually sound very well educated and almost normal. I mean, I expected you'd arrive with chains hanging out your nose and snot flying everywhere. I mean, what is your background? How did you get involved in this?
Well, we saw it first of all in books and films. It was basically the movement, sort of hip-hop, breakdance and all that sort of thing, and graffiti. It was all tied in.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a subculture, really, and graffiti's sort of part of it that we kept on going. We've been doing it for 6 years. And the subways in New York, obviously, were the start of it.
Yep.
Okay, well, Richard, can I ask you to give a critique, if you like?
Well, it doesn't matter what the medium is in art. It doesn't matter what you use. I mean, if you happen to be a Stone Age person in the caves of Glasgow and you've got a piece of coloured stone, then you can make great art. I think this is a very, very high quality artwork. I think it's perfectly justifiable and it should be encouraged and supported. Obviously, they should not be having problems.
Well, then you're in the position, you're standing in the art community, to do something about it, are you not?
Well, I've got no choice. So I'm going to have to go to the Arts Council, the Scottish Arts Council, and say, look, we've got 4 young men here who don't see themselves simply as graphic designers, who are the products of Telford College, of Heriot School, of Boroughmuir School. They've been extremely well educated, and they have in their guts, in their belly, got this desire to express themselves in visual art language. And if you want to call it graffiti art, remember that graffiti art goes right back, right to the beginnings of time, because graffiti art is about mark making, the need to say something on any surface, to leave your presence there. And what they're actually doing here is showing you that if you do it with sensitivity, it ascends to the condition of what I would say is high art, fine art.
Tell me, let me put you on the spot, and a one-word answer, yes or no. Yeah. Would you exhibit this in your gallery? This kind of art?
With great enthusiasm. I can't wait.
And will you exhibit these guys?
I will, but it won't be in my gallery. I think I'm going to have to ask Pat Lally, can I get the use of that concert hall? The outside, okay, not just the inside.
For those of you watching outside of Glasgow, this is a little bit of local politics going on here, which we will cut short immediately. Congratulate the guys on what they've done so far. On you go back to it. Richard, thanks a lot.
Well, thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, Paul.